I want to follow up on something that I missed on the comic store review for New Kadia a couple of videos ago. Not anything big, but just a point of emphasis to something that we were covering before. And we've got a couple of unboxings. We've got this one here, then we got this one here. This one only has 3, so I'm just going to put them all in one, and we're going to do that right after this. Okay, so first things first, or first things second. I'm not sure which one I want to do now. Okay, let's do this first. We're going to go and we're going to look at the... all right, I got to pull this up first. Okay, so we're not going to start there. We're going to start here. We're going to start with this. Yeah, I was looking at some items that came in recently on their website, and I noticed this. What if number 105 in an Near Mint Plus for $457.93? Okay, well, why is that such a big deal? Well, because one of the things that we were talking about was while New Kadia does have some really good pricing, which is when I buy books, when I could get them at a really good price. Some of them are just, when they're not right, they are not right. So let's take a look at this one. Again, $457.93. So what did I do? I went over to Mile High, and we have here, they don't have it in stock, but if they did have it in stock, they would only be selling it for $250. Let's bring this up a little bit for you so that you can see it quite clearly. $250 is what Mile High would charge you for what this is being sold for at $457.93. 41 weeks in stock. That's probably why it's still in stock. It says it's an Near Mint Plus. Their own valuation for the Near Mint Plus is $315. So half of that would be what? 170 would be 340, 159, 160 would be 320. So let's say 160 would be 50%. Add 160 to this would be $475. It's almost 150%. It's almost 50% higher than their own estimate. So, that's what I was talking about. I wasn't bashing or anything like that. Just pointing out that, not everything is going to be all sunshines and rainbows, and you can't, and we'll just take a look at this. I ran a search for what if number 105 on eBay, since everybody loves to use eBay last sales and all that crap. So, and then I sorted it by price plus shipping is being the highest first. So top down, here's a full set, 1 through 105, full set for $610. And this was an auction. So this full set alone, sold for, $457, $610, $140 more. So basically, you just paid $140 for 104 books. So basically, a little more than $1.10 a book, I would say off the top of my head. That's a pretty good deal. Shows that that's not a good price. Here's one, a 9.4. Best offer accepted was $5.99. Was not $5.99. It was offered at $5.99, but the best offer was less than $5.99. I don't know. I really don't use eBay that much, so I don't know if it will tell you. Wait, I just did similar items. I wanted to look at the actual to see if it said. All right, so it just shows similar items. Okay, so it does not say what it actually sold for. Okay, but again, that was a 9.4 graded being sold for $600. Okay, here's another one, 9.8 that sold for less than $575. Yeah, so there's not many raws, but even still, here's a 9.8 that sold for $400. Here's a 9.8 that sold for $410. So you have 9.8 graded that are being sold for less than a raw that they're asking for. So that's what I was trying to get at. That, you know, even though you have a company that, you know, and this is for everything, you cannot make something like this lowest prices anywhere. It's just you can't do that. You could say, you know, we will match or beat everybody's prices if you want to do that. I don't think they will. But you can't say lowest prices anywhere, because as I just showed you, you know, there's one that's tremendously overpriced relative to the market. And in the video where we did the review, there was a ton of them that were, and we didn't even find everything. We just went through, like, you know, a small little sample size. So I just wanted to go over that real quick before we start doing this opening, because, you know, it was just something that I found afterwards. And it was still part. Now, here's another thing. This is what I was talking about on the other video too. We just opened up the envelope. We just opened up this envelope, and this came out of it. Well, let's open this so we can see what it is. It's just a cardboard. You can see how thin this is. It's just a little thicker type of manila envelope. It's not, there's no padding. I can flip this all around. There's no protection in this. So that's what I was talking about in the video when I was mentioning the shipping methods, like what they ship in. You know, they have that box, that corrugated box, which provides better security. But and I'll show you when we open this one up. But this is not acceptable. I'm sorry. That's just, you know, no bubble wrap around it, no anything. So this is a 3-book lot that I purchased, and it's all Flash. So first one up is Flash Annual number 3 from the 2011 series. This is first crap. It has something to do with Wallace R. West. I'm not exactly sure now, so I'm just going to look it up so that I'm not giving wrong information, because I hate giving wrong information. I did that in the last video also. I talked about Avengers 232, where I said it was She-Hulk that gave Eros the name Star Fox. It was Wasp. So that's my bad. I always like to correct myself. So yeah, we'll take a look at this real quick. Flash Annual number 3. Yeah, first full appearance of Wallace R. West. So that is the what do you call it? The second Kid Flash, or the third Kid Flash, if you want to include Bart Impulse Allen. If you watched Young Justice, that's how he introduces himself. He doesn't care. Oh yeah, so this is supposed to be a near mint, and you can see all the stuff that they graded as. So we'll take a look here. I didn't even look at it yet. So we'll take a look at the spine. The front spine looks pretty good from where I'm sitting. Of course, you know, corners are always an issue, bindery issue, stuff like that. Looks like there could be something here. And the rest of it looks pretty clean. Like I said, you see it like a little bindery issue up here. Not much that could be done on those types of things. Well, it's got plastic pages, so there's not going to be white or anything. But they do look okay. Something here. Okay, yeah, right up at the corner. It looks like that could just be like something like this, like a little light thingy. So that's okay. Overall, not too bad. I could agree that it's a near mint. I would agree with that. Yeah, that cost me $5. So for $5, I'm pretty happy. The next two are from the 1987 series. This one is number 142. This is The Marriage of Wally and Linda Park. Newsstand, if anybody is interested. And this is supposed to be a Niemann minus. And we will take a look and see what that actually looks like. This one was 2 1/4. Come on. Okay, so this one also looks pretty decent. I do see a spine tick on the back, but it's white and it might be able to get pressed out. So let's see. Can we pick it up on the, white background, always hard to pick up on the camera. Here's the front spine. And looks pretty good. Pretty good. If you're wondering, this all, you can see this all here, you can see all here. That's the book itself. It's not the camera. My camera's not messed up, your screen's not messed up. That's the book. Because they're Flash is carrying Linda and they're running at the speed of light or whatever. So everybody else is vibrating in the background. They're blurry, stuff like that. Nothing really white on here, so can't really say white pages or not. So, but for $2, that condition is pretty good. Are we going to go 3 for 3? That would be amazing. Flash 87 series, number 91. This is the first cameo of Bart Allen. Later becomes Impulse. Later becomes Kid Flash and The Flash. Everything. Again, this one is also a newsstand. This costs $3. And this is my second copy. I have one direct, I have one newsstand, but I still don't have number 92, which is the black cover with him running. Just can't find it in a price and condition that I would pay for. So here's that. I did not show you this. This one is a near mint minus. So taking a look. This one also looks pretty clean. Here's the back cover, and this one is a black one, and you can see here the staple is a little bit sunken in. There's a little bit of something right here, very slight, but nothing really. Well, here you can see. So here's where the issues are, up here. So yeah, I could probably press it out because it doesn't look like it breaks color. So that's pretty good. You can see it there. There's one at the end over here that breaks color, but these don't look like they break color. So we'll see about that. That's not too bad. Oops, dropped the cover of my knife blade. Okay, so now this one feels like it's the other box, like the actual box. So we'll take a look at this. Yeah, see, that's this. This is what I was talking about. But here, I'm gently shaking it, and you can hear that the books are moving back and forth inside of it. And that's why I say, it's not the best thing that you can do, because there's nothing preventing, like you have these little pieces here that stick out beyond the box itself to provide a buffer against the side or just on the corners, but the side itself isn't protected. And the interior, if the book is, if this thing is thrown like a Frisbee, or if it's just, thrown across, the books are going to smack around. So, it's one of those things where I've asked about, maybe taping the books to the box, or, wrapping them up and then taping that to the box so it doesn't bang around or anything like that. But, it hasn't happened, at least not as of yet. So here's the receipt, and yeah, we have another one of these issues. The book was not available. You can see here, question number 1. I received the email after the books were sent out. So it said, oh, we couldn't, we didn't have this book in stock. If we didn't have a replacement, so we would have replaced it if we did. So there's that. So we're going to move on and see what's here. So first off is Spider-Girl number 1, 2011 series. Supposed to be a near mint plus. Well, let's get rid of this box so it takes up less space on here. So yeah, supposed to be a near mint plus. Not exactly sure. This is the first series featuring Anya Corazon as Spider-Girl. So let's take a look right off the bat. See that? That is a tear, and you can see it from the inside right here. So yeah, not Neiman Plus. So the first one was okay. This one, yeah, right off the bat. And then we can look at the back, and we'll see if we can angle this for you. You can see here. You can see here, here, here. We'll get see if we get a different angle for it, but yeah, the back has some issues. Not a near mint plus, so after the last one, not starting out too great. This was not, and again, this goes to show what I was talking about on the last video, that they don't look at the backs when they are reviewing these books. It's like they just look at the front. And yeah, so that cost $3.50. So, we've got that. So that's the start of this portion of the video. Let's see. This one is The Thing, number 35, newsstand. And this is the first appearance of Sharon Ventura as Ms. Marvel. This is supposed to be a near mint minus. And I paid roughly $4 for this. So we'll see what condition this came in. All right. This is what, the 1983 series. So this was in 1985, approximately 3 years later, 86, somewhere around there. So here's the back spine. You can see that corner is bad. There's a spine tick there that breaks color. This is a very weak corner over here. On the front shows not so bad. Take a look at the open edge of the back cover. Looks pretty clean. Yeah, but the spine on the back, not so great. The interior corners are pretty good. Colors off-white to white color. $4 for this. I'm 80% okay with this. This one, Suicide Squad, number 38 from the 1987 series, first series. This is the origin of Bronze Tiger. And this one is supposed to be unit minus also. You can see the subcategories. Okay. All right. Well, it's not so bad. Okay. So here's the, you can see that we have a spine tick here. We have spine ticks here and here. Another one, there was one here. The rest of the cover, there's the black portions. Here's the top of it. Really not so bad. Here's the front cover. We've got a spine tick here. It probably lines up with one on the back. There's another one here. Something going on right here, that white. It could just be color loss. Here's the top. Doesn't look that bad. A little bit of, the edge is a little bit not 100% sharp. I could probably just press that out. What did I pay for this? I paid $4 for this one. I probably would have been a little bit better paying $3 and having this marked as a very fine plus, but close enough. This one is Injustice, Gods Among Us, Year 3, number 7. This is the first appearance of, I think this is like the Kara Zor-El that was used in the Flash movie. We'll take a look and just verify that. So again, I'm giving you correct information. Oh no, this is first appearance of Lara Lane Kent, the daughter of Clark and Lois in an alternate reality where the Injustice universe took place in. It's the same universe where Batman has the other daughter, Anastasia or something like that. So yeah, and they said, so yeah, it's something. It's not a huge thing. I bought it because of the price alone. Like I said, there's that. Here's the supposed grade, unit minus. But I paid $2.25 for it roughly. So that's why I bought it. $2.25. So for Elseworlds, another child, another, whatever, you never know what's going to happen with the character anywhere else in the world. So, so we'll take a look at the spine here. Back of the spine looks pretty good. A little bit of a soft corner at the spine there. Rest of the book doesn't look too bad. The edges look sharp. We have a little bit of a crease here. Doesn't look like it's too bad. Doesn't break color, hopefully, when I get a closer look. Front spine. Front spine looks pretty clean, except for down here. It looks like a little bit of color rub and that same your soft spine corner. So rest of it, edges look pretty good. I'm okay with that as an unit minus. Sure, I'm okay. Next one. Oh yeah, I thought it was Wonder Woman. Like, wait, what? Wonder Man number 1. Newsstand. Again, this is a 1991, so we're getting towards the end of the life cycle of newsstands, where they start to come down in relation to ratio of newsstands versus direct copies. So, no, I did not buy this because, Wonder Man movie or this or that. No, I bought it because it's a newsstand, number 1, and because it cost $4. So, the 1990s newsstand, $4. The same thing with the flashes. They're pretty rare, or they're supposed to be pretty rare. Now, first thing we need to do is we need to check to see. Okay, so we do have in the middle if I can get it, we have the poster inside. That's very important because, and this is really white page. Holy crap. Yeah, this is a really white page. It's almost as white as the plastic poster. But yeah, so if anybody knows about this Amazing Spider-Man 338 with the tattoos, no, 238. Now I can't remember. Crap, one of them was mixed up. Hobgoblin, with the tattoos, and then you have a couple other ones, and then you have Marvel value stamps in some 1970s Marvel books. It's the same thing with this. If this is not here, and let's say this pops off somewhere, and you want to get it graded, if that pullout is not in here, it's going to get a qualified grade because it's missing. If that's part of the book. So, did I show you? Did I show you the grades? It's supposed to be a near mint. What I saw, let's see. Yeah, it's always hard. Looks like there's a stacking roll on it, stacking curl. Not the biggest thing. Not gonna be able to really see it on here, but yeah, I see it on the back. You can, if I could get it to zoom in, like you can see it's over here. It's more prominent, but yeah, it's hard to see because it's white. But yeah, this book actually looks. I don't know if that's a spine tick. I can't really tell, but for the most part, this book looks really good, and I like the fact that it's a newsstand. So for $4, I'm happy with that. Next one up is Mask number 4. This is from the 1985, the first series, the final issue of the miniseries. This is a near mint minus. This I paid $4 even for this. So that's very rare to find, to pay an even dollar amount. Especially when you're talking about when you're using their coupons and all that stuff, and we discussed that in the review video. When you're taking percentages off, you very rarely have an even price point. But yeah, it's nice when it's an even number. Okay, so looks like it's got a little bit of a miswrap. There's a little bit of stuff going on. So right off the bat, let's just take a look. A little bit of a soft corner there. You'll be able to see it a little bit better on the back, but there is right here, you can see that crease. Doesn't break color, it doesn't look like, so it should be okay. Here's the back. You can see here there's a little bit of something. I haven't looked to see if that's dirt or if that's overspray, but you can see as we're getting down towards the bottom, there's the miswrap. So it's slightly miswrapped, nothing too big. There's also something down here. I don't know if you can get, yeah, it's kind of hard to see. Looks like it's just a little bit of dirt or something. Not exactly sure, but yeah. And then there's a little bit of creasing on the back in the white, but can't see it because it's white and it doesn't show up very well. Next up are two modern books. Deathstroke 2014 series number 16. This is just a sick cover of Deathstroke and Red Hood. This one was $3. Supposed to be, what is it supposed to be? Near mint. But yeah, this one, just a sick cover. Not a variant or, a commissioned cover, just a cover A that happened to be done just super well. So this is supposed to be a near mint, and right off the bat, you could see a little bit of, look like maybe chipping over there. Take a look at the back cover real quick. Might be a little bit of a crease over here. And this, I don't know if that's part of the book. It could be part of the book, but nothing too terrible. Front cover. This could be a spine tick right there. Not exactly sure. You know, again, for a $3 book, take a look at the open edge. Doesn't look too bad. Looks like there might be a little bit of a crease on that bottom corner, but all in all, not bad. That would actually make for a very awesome Virgin option. Take away all of this trade dress crap and just have this. That would be sick. That would really be an awesome cover. Next up is Deathstroke number 12 from the 2011 series. This is a quote-unquote homage to Hulk 340 with the famous Wolverine claws with the Hulk reflection in it. This is supposed to be endearment also. This cost $2.25. And after this, we have one more book. And we'll wrap up. Okay, so here's this. Again, not anything crazy, but hey, it's an homage to, an expensive book. There are people that collect all these, so, if I could offload this to somebody later on, sure. Looks like we have a couple of little ticks here. You can see the reflection. A little bit maybe stacking curl up here by the staple and going up. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, then a little bit something else over here, but who knows? I have to get into it a little bit more under the bigger light. But yeah, so it's, you're talking about a Liefeld cover, and an homage to Todd McFarlane's amazing cover of Incredible Hulk number 340 that everybody loves to imitate. And last but not least is Dr. Fate 2015 number 1. This is the first series of Khaled, can't think of his last name. I have a bunch of, what is it called? A bunch of the Convergence Aquaman, which is his first cameo. This might actually be his first full appearance, actually, to be honest. Let's see, Dr. Fate. This is actually, okay, so this is actually the first appearance of Khalid Nassour. He's the new Dr. Fate. And yes, the preview appearance in Convergence Aquaman number 2. So I have like 4 of those. Now I finally have the first full appearance. And this is supposed to be a near mint. And we will take a look at this one real quick before we wrap everything up. Yeah, it's funny. I'm planning on another video also because he's got a pretty decent, what's the word I want to, decent exposure in Young Justice season 4 with where they do the magic, where there's a lot of magic concentration. So, I'm surprised that he doesn't have more interest and higher pricing on these things. Front spine looks pretty good. There's a little bit of a creasing here, it looks like. Corner looks a little bit, maybe there's a crease there. I don't know. Open edge. Looks pretty good. Back spine. Yeah, so this, okay, I'm okay with this one too. So actually, all in all, turned out to be a really good series once we got past that stupid, that first, the Spider-Girl that had like the tear on it that they claimed was Neiman Plus. And this one I paid $3 for. So again, all in all, what do we have? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1 out of 13 that I was not happy with or not even content with. So I consider that a win, especially after the last video where the first 3 books sucked ass. And so, yeah, this was a very good one. I've got another package actually coming in today with some interesting books in it that I'm really looking forward to unboxing. That'll probably be up a week after this one because I'd like to just try to maybe do like once a week, maybe 2 weeks after this one, because I want to maybe do another store review or start doing some more like commentary type stuff. So we'll see about that. But thank you for watching. Leave a comment about anything that we talked about or you saw in this video, and I'll see you on the next video.